What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Minifigure Creation Channel. I'm your host Chase, and in today's video we have pictures, very blurry pictures, but we do have pictures of the Avengers Doomsday sets. Now, a lot of you in my last video got a little upset because you're saying I was too harsh on these sets, and they're better than what we've gotten. So let's take a real close look at these new color images and really see what they're all about. So the first one, obviously, is the $110 Avengers Tower. Now this set, like I said, the scaling is a little bit weird, especially because now that we have like a door here. So I'm interested to see the interior. Obviously, we can see the box art, which has the brand new Doom corner to it. That can be seen in all the sets. And then you have the new parts. Now, one thing I am going to say is this is not colored accurate at all to the actual one that we saw in the trailer, because the Avengers logo in the trailer was a lot more red and less white. Maybe it was written in white, but it was a lot more red. So we can't really see that right here. I think that's dark, at least some sort of red that you can't see because the picture is so blurry. But I don't think it's very accurate. I think it was a lot darker color, and I think these things out here are also not supposed to be, they're supposed to be dark, and it looks like they're just one flat panel too. It doesn't look like they surround the building like it's supposed to. Obviously, I'm nitpicking. It looks like Yelena has something, I don't know what she's holding in her hands. That looks like some sort of new piece, and maybe a spoiler for the movie. Doom, you can see, has something red in his hands, which I think is going to be part of the movie because he seems to have them in every single set that he's in. Obviously, we have a new version of Human Torch and Sentry, which I think looks pretty good from what I can see. Same thing with Red Guardian. He has a new mask piece, which is obviously a recolor of the Captain America one. And then Bucky is right there. Looks very similar to what we've seen before, although we do know that he does have, I think that his arm is supposed to be red and black, so I don't understand. It looks like still like the green one, like that's supposed to be like vibranium, but you know what, we'll see when we get it. Okay, the next one is going to be the Avengers Quinjet. Now that one is 433 pieces, $59, and is releasing, all these sets are releasing in October 2026. Now this looks a lot better than I originally thought. Now when I saw the images, I was like, oh, this is really bulky, what are the colors going to be? But I do really like the color scheme so far of it. That red, I'm a little bit questioning, but to be honest, we've never really gotten a Quinjet that was this price, so I'm glad we got it. You can see Ben Grimm, he's in the same minifigure form, not in anything different, and then once again, Doom has these sort of, I don't want to say they're boxing gloves, but that's what they sort of look like. So then you can see that they're both there, and then Cyclops is the one in the cockpit. It looks like he's going to be in a different suit than what we originally thought. He doesn't have any yellow on him, so maybe it's a stealth suit, and then obviously you have Captain America flying around, and I'm a lot happier now that we have colored pictures of this set in particular, just because it looks a lot better, and I really like how flat everything is, and there's barely any studs, so that's a really good sign for this one. And then finally we have the Sentinel Battle, which is $100. It has 846 pieces. As we can see, it has that stand, and then it has these extra two pieces that are not connected to the stand, which makes me, like, I'm like, why is that there? Like, that doesn't really need to be there. As if it was connected to the base plate, or whatever it is, the base, I think it would be a lot better. Obviously, we can see now that Mystique has this longer hair than I thought she would. In the trailer, she looked like she had short hair, but you know what? That's okay. And then we have Nightcrawler, who has some white hair. Interested to see what that's about. And then obviously I think that's a very new Mr. Fantastic. And then we can see Doctor Doom has these huge red claws that I think are from Ninjago, and then has, like, I don't know if this is his magic. His magic in the trailer looks green, so I don't know what this is about. A new Magneto, a new ish Thor, and then this Sentinel looks like just a more polished version of the one that you get in the X-Mansion set. So overall, I'm pretty happy with these sets. Here's obviously the Doom bust that I showed yesterday, and then this leaker compiled a list of every single minifigure that we're getting throughout this wave. And then I think in a video tomorrow I'm going to talk about exactly which figures are missing that we saw in the trailer, what can we expect, because there's obviously no Captain America, who is going to play a big part in this film probably, and then a few other characters as well, like Ghost, although she's not that important, although we haven't gotten her in so long, and we're getting more new Avengers sets. So I really like the pictures so far. Probably my favorite is definitely the Quinjet, with a close second. Oh, there we go. Okay, this was Bootless Bricks, if you didn't know, leaked this. And then I really like the way that the sets look in color. I'm not a big fan of the Avengers Tower, although it probably is my second favorite, just because I really don't care for the Sentinel at all, although I probably will be buying it just for those figures because I don't have a Magneto or a Mr. Fantastic, or nobody has a Mystique or Nightcrawler, and those are such unique figures to get. Probably, but you might want to wait until the movie comes out, and then we see it will go on sale probably after Christmas, and we can see what the deals are in order to get all the figures. Figures wise, yeah, I guess the strongest would probably be Avengers Tower, just because you get the new Sentry, and then I don't have a Red Guardian figure or a Human Torch figure, and that'd be a good way to get Doom. But also the cheapest way to get Doom is the $50 bust. Now we now know the price of it. It's going to be $50, and I would only suggest, if you're only going to get one set, I probably would say you still get the Quinjet just because it looks the best and it would be cool to display. Especially in this picture, it looks really, really cool. But it really depends on your taste. If you're looking for a building, hopefully that building is also modular and can connect to the rest of the mini modules. I'm just rambling on right now. Please let me know in the comment section below what you think of these sets. Make sure to like and subscribe, and have a great day.